What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's Instructor Smiley. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing an out-of-the-box review on the Nightstick LGL-160. All right, guys, welcome back. It's Instructor Smiley. So today I have something different for you guys. I'm trying an out-of-the-box thing, right? See a lot of other people doing it, so I figured why not attempt and give you guys an out-of-the-box review of a product that I'll be testing. So this is the Nightstick LGL-160. This is Nightstick's rifle light. It's one of three, I believe. I believe they have one that's smaller and one that's larger. This is 1100 lumens. I believe the one under it is 600 lumens and the one above it is 15. So right around industry standard for most rifle lights. So again, doing an out-of-the-box review, I'm going to go over a couple different things that I thought about it, how it compares up to some of the other industry lights that I've ran and from what I've seen. So let's go ahead and get started. So initially, I was very hesitant about it. A friend of mine had reached out to me and told me, hey, you should test these guys' product. I think they're on the come up or they have good products. So I reached out to Nightstick and here we are. So first thing that wowed me out of the box, like truly threw me off, was the amount of mounting options that it comes with for retail. So right now I have mine on an M-lock. This one did not come out of the box. They sent this to me on the side. It is a 45-degree cant for my M-lock rail. But it does, however, come with a quad or Picatinny rail 45-degree angle out of the box. So for the most part, you're not going to see this out of the box. You have to pay for these. So that one definitely was probably my highlight of this light outside of it. Or at least one of them. It just threw me off. I was like, wow, that's different. Like, they're taking that extra step to show you that they want you as a customer. So that was dope. Out of the box, it didn't feel cheap, which is always a benefit for you, or even for me. I felt it. All right, they feel like they use really good material. Everything is nice and solid. I feel like if I was to drop this, it'd be fine. Later on in other videos, I am going to drop it. I'm going to slam it up walls. I'm going to put it up against a test that would constitute for anybody that is military or law enforcement. Having done some law enforcement training and trained with law enforcement, things happen. And then as a armor, as you could say, I've seen people do all types of things to their rifles and damage equipment. So I'm gonna go ahead and moving forward with it. Another thing that really was okay, I see you guys, I see what you're trying to do, is this wire holder. So they threw this wire holder on there, and I've only seen one other company use one, and it's a slot, like a rail slot for it. But this one's nice. It's plastic. It sits right on top of your rail, right behind it, and it keeps the wire from moving. So one issue that I do have with my wires is that you have to zip tie them down. Here's my ProTac. The wire on this, I don't want to say it's cheap, but it feels cheap, and I've broken more than one multiple times. It could be because I don't have the wire strapped down correctly, or it could just be because it's cheap. I'm not gonna have to worry about this one because my wire is not going anywhere. I don't have to zip tie it. It's locked in place. There's very little play with this thing right here. All right, so I like that. Let's talk about the mounting to the actual top of the rail. So Streamlight sends these little pieces right here for you to use and put on top. I don't know if it's just me, but I always have trouble matching them up with the other side and getting them on the rail. Not really a fan of that. It's aggravating. I don't feel like I have to deal with that. Nightstick took the extra time to just make one huge slot. You pop it on there, you slide it in there. Super simple, super easy. I like that, right? It's simple for people like me that don't want to be there trying to match stuff up and take the extra 1 to 8 seconds or minutes, however long it takes to get everything perfect. So that was a plus for me. Next, let's talk about the actual pressure pad, right? So you have momentary, and then you have constant. One thing that people are always talking about, shout out to Jason, a friend of mine, he always says that people will ND their flashlight. It's a big issue with the Streamlight TLR1, their pistol light, where the nostrils are just too sensitive. I also feel that way with the ProTac HL. It is very light of a tap. I can tap this, and unless I press down on it, the light's not going to go off. So I'd say the pressure pad is pretty sturdy, which is a good thing because you want to make sure that if you have a proper grip and you're just having your thumb on here, that you're not going to do that. I'm actually pressing this right now to make it go. But if I just push a little bit of pressure down like how I would normally grip the rifle, it's not doing anything. Versus with other lights, I have seen them ND before. So I like that. It is a bit smaller and thinner than the other pressure pads out there, but nonetheless, it works and I can put it where I need it to use it. So that was something that I enjoyed a lot. Out of the box, you're getting a lot for it. I enjoy it. It does come with 2 tail clips. Come with the click one, right? Your standard one, and then obviously the pressure pad that I've been running. For the price, I think it's decent so far, right? I think I've seen it for like $132. Can't really fight that. That's a decent light. It's not the Surefire $200, and then the ProTac I believe you can find anywhere for $100 to $150. This is right in the middle of that. So I do like it. I don't mind it. I did go out there on some ranges. I'll play the clip for you. And I tested it at some ranges. I tested it at about 300 meters. To be honest with you, after 100 yards, this light isn't what it needs to be, in my opinion. Now, the whole fight's going to be like, who's going to shoot outside of 100 yards, right? So you might not be that person that needs to shoot outside of 100 yards or wants to shoot outside of 100 yards, but it is advertised at 300 meters. Can you see at 300 meters? Yes, you can. I'll answer that. If I'm standing there without the camera, because the camera kind of does a bad job at it, I can see at 300 meters. Can I positively identify a target after 100? No. And that's just me. That's what I feel with this light. And that's the only downside so far. So that's where I'm going to go with it. But I hope I've answered all the questions that anybody may have had so far. I am going to be running this on a Kratos rifle next week at Slide Gang Range Day. So check out for that. Wait for that review to come up. Going to be a dope one. I'm going to bang it up. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to test it and see how well it holds up. And I will be back with that review. So like I said, I want this to be a 1, 2, 3 part review. It might just be 1 or 2. Or it might just be 2. We'll see how it goes at range day. But for $130 out of the box for home defense, I'm going to sign off and say so far it's solid. So we will get back to you guys with it. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like I said, be on the lookout for that second review. I'm also going to be running the Swamp Fox Optic 1x10 LPVO on my 13.7 Warfighter from Kratos. And sooner or later, I will be doing a review on the 507K from Holosun. I was running the Swamp Fox Optic Sentinel. I enjoyed it. But let's go ahead and see what else is on the market and who else can stand up to them. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Shout out to Kratos Tactical. Shout out to Kerber Arms. Shout out to the Readiness Group. This is a small organization I joined for like-minded individuals that have a tactical and fit mindset. If you guys have any questions about that, go ahead and shout out to me. And like always, if you have any questions at all, go ahead and shoot me a message. You guys have a good one. Thanks.